2026, a year we're not prepared for, but one that history has been quietly warning us about. Every major shift, whether it's economic, political, or technological, follows a pattern. And when you overlay those cycles, they all seem to converge on one specific point in time, 2026. Now, I'm not here to tell you the world is going to end, but the signs are clear. Something big is coming. Let's unpack what the next major turning point might look like. Based on real data, historical cycles, and the patterns humanity keeps repeating, every 80 to 100 years, the world enters what historians call a power restructuring cycle. This is a period where old powers weaken and new powers rise. The last time this happened was in the 1940s, when World War II completely reshaped the global order. Before that, the 1860s, an era of revolutions and civil wars across the globe. Now, look at today. We see major nations competing over technology, energy, and influence. Alliances are shifting in real time. Tensions are rising quietly, almost rhythmically, just like they have in the past. By 2026, these rivalries won't necessarily explode into open conflict, but they will cross a point of no return. The world map isn't changing just yet, but the foundations underneath it are cracking. Markets follow cycles too. Roughly every 7 years, the world faces a major economic correction. And about every 14 years, a deeper economic shift occurs. Well, 2026 sits at the intersection of both of these cycles. High inflation, rising debt, technological displacement of jobs. These are all signs that the global economy is entering a new phase. This probably won't be a complete collapse, but more like a restructuring of how money works, how jobs work, and who controls the entire system. Think less crash and more reset. Then there's the AI acceleration curve. Every major technological revolution, from the printing press to electricity to the internet, has a rapid takeoff moment. That moment is set to arrive right around 2026. This is not because machines are going to take over, but because industries, governments, and global systems will start relying on AI for critical decision-making, forecasting, and even creativity. So 2026 won't be the year AI surpasses humanity, but it will be the year society becomes truly dependent on it. It's a shift as big as the smartphone boom, only it's happening far, far faster. When pressure builds in politics, the economy, and culture, all at the same time, history shows us that societies reach a social breaking point. It happened in 1968 with worldwide protests. It happened in 1989 with the fall of the Berlin Wall, and it happened again in 2011 with the Arab Spring. These were moments when frustration, inequality, and new technology collided, triggering movements that almost no one saw coming. 2026 has all the same ingredients. People are divided, systems are strained, and voices are being amplified louder than ever before through social media. Expect a year of very strong opinions, loud movements, and sudden dramatic shifts in public attitude. But here's the part most predictions forget. Every historical turning point creates immense opportunity. After chaos comes rebirth, after uncertainty comes innovation. 2026 will spark brand new industries, new ideas, and new leaders. People who adapt to the coming changes will rise faster than any generation before them. This isn't a year to fear, it's a year to prepare for. Because every major change in history, every empire, every economy, and every world-changing invention started right after a moment just like this. So what's really going to happen in 2026? Not the end of the world, but the beginning of a new cycle, one we've seen play out many times before. As the saying goes, history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. And 2026 is shaping up to be one of those pages that future generations will study in their history books. If you want a deep dive into the specific historical cycles behind these predictions, comment part 2 down below. And be sure to subscribe because the future makes a lot more sense when you understand the past. Thanks for watching.